Alright, welcome back student to the new session. So today we'll be covering the topic called conditional. So I am sure this is a new topic for you all. You must be using while using your communication skills in the terms of spoken English, right? You would be using maybe subconsciously, but we need to understand the basic rules of conditionals first. So what are conditionals? Conditionals are some real, some unreal and some hypothetical condition in different using different rules, right? So which we daily or maybe we use them in your spoken English or maybe the verbal English. So conditionals, where will you find conditionals? You will find maybe in the spot the errors or maybe error, the sentence improvement, right? So you can get the questions from conditionals in your verbal ability exam. So what happens is your conditionals are divided into two phases. One is your condition and second is the outcome. Right. So first phase of the statement talks about the condition and the second phase talks about the result of that particular statements. So while we will be going through, we'll be seeing that we have what? We have how many types of conditions we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 types of conditions which is named as 0, 1, 2, 3 and mixed. So how they are different and how to understand what is what, right? Let's see. So first I like to give you the overview of conditionals. So when we talk about zero conditionals, so zero conditionals are basically the general truths. So what is the formula that we use here is simple present and the main clause that I was talking about is divided into two parts, 1 and 2. So first talks about the condition and second talks about the outcome of that particular sentence. So first part of the sentence would always be in simple present and second would also be in simple present. So I will explain you with the examples. But before that, let's see the type 1. So type 1 says a possible condition and its probable results. Right, so you need not to worry, I'll explain it further. So what will be the rule here again will be first part of the sentence will talk about in present simple and second would be talking about simple future. Now we have another one which is type 2. Type 2 is talking about the hypothetical condition and its probable result. So here what we are doing is we are talking about the hypothetical conditions. So how do we write? The first sentence would be in simple past and second would be talking about present conditionals or present condition, continuous condition. Now the fourth that we will be discussing will be your type 3 condition which talks about the unreal past conditions. Right? Here what happens is we will use the structure by like first part of the sentence would be in past perfect and second would be in present perfect conditionals. Then the last would be a mixed type. Mixed type. So what will be the situation will be the unreal past conditions, right? And its probable results. So what will be the structure? The structure would be first is past perfect and second sentence would be present condition. Now let's see in details. First let's see understand the condition 0. Right? Alright. So now zero condition, what happens is, zero condition is that particular condition if my first condition is true. If the first part of the sentence is true, then definitely the second part of the sentence will always be true. That means it is a fact. For example, if you freeze the water, it becomes ice. Right, and anytime it will not happen if you put the water in the fridge and it will in the freezer and it will not turn into ice. So these kind of condition wherein my first condition, if my first condition is true, so second condition, the second part of the sentence will always be true. That is truth, right? So now let's see one example. So what happens is here we'll start with if, simple present, and the main clause will be in simple present always. So let's see one example. If you heat ice, it melts. So definitely there would be no chance that if you heat the ice and it will not melt, right? There would be no probability of this failure, right? The second sentence says if it rains the grass gets wet. Obviously if it rains, so definitely the grass will get wet. There would be no chance that if my first condition is true, the second remains false. Right? So this is our zero condition which is very simple and I have already discussed how do we use it. First will be in present simple and second always be in present simple. Right? And if you have any doubt in present simple, you can go to the tenses video and you can get it checked and then again come back to the same rule here. Now let's see the condition 1. Now when I go and see type 1 condition, so what happens is here, it is also somewhere which is very similar to zero conditional, but what happens is here we are talking about probability. For example, if you start early, you reach in time. Now you will say, ma'am, this is also a kind of zero conditional, but no. What happens is here the chances could be that if I start home, early from home, I might get the traffic jam. If I get the traffic jam, then definitely I will not be able to reach in time to the destination. So here what happens, my second condition remains false, and then it doesn't fall in the category of zero condition. So here in that particular type 1 condition, we always talks about the probable conditions, right? So again we have the two parts of the sentences here. One is the if clause and the main clause, or maybe let's say the condition and the outcome phase. So here we follow the rule here, if plus simple present and simple future will be the second part of the sentence. So let's see the example. So how do we understand? If this thing happen, that thing will happen, right? But with the probability. For example, if you don't hurry, you will miss the train. That means here we are talking about the probability that if you don't hurry, right, so you miss the train. But definitely it will not be the fact that yes, if she will not do hurry and she will not get the train. So this is not we are talking about in the factual condition, but here we are talking about the probability that if she doesn't start early, so the chances could be that she would miss the train. Now let's see the second example. If it rains today, you will get wet. Obviously, there is a probability there is a rain today, so definitely the chances of you getting wet is on the higher phase. So that is what we are talking about our type 1 condition. Clear? Now let's see the type 2 condition here. So what type 2 conditional says? Now my type 2 conditional talks about some unreal conditions, something which is not real, right? For example, if I were you, right? If I were you, I could do that. So what happens is here, maybe you cannot be me and I cannot be you. So these are what? These are unreal conditions. For example, if you say, let's say, if I studied at IIT, I would work in Amazon. So here now the condition is not true. Neither you are working with neither you are starting with IIT nor you are seeing yourself in Amazon. It's just an example, right? So this is just an example to understand what are type 2 conditional. So here what we are talking about the unreal conditions. So how do we do is we talk about if plus simple past, because we are talking about the past. If this would have, if this happened, I could do that, or I would be doing that, right? So simple past and the present conditional or present continuous condition, right? So this is the basic formula of using type 2 conditional. So to make it more happen, let's see one example here. If you went to bed earlier, you would not be so tired. So this is what they are talking about. If in case you would have, if you would have slept early, right, in the night, so it would not be very difficult or maybe you are not tired that way. Maybe you were feeling energetic if you would have slept early in the night. So that is the crux of this particular sentence. So again, let's see the other one. If it rained, you would get wet. So that means if in the past it would have rained then, so what would have happened? You would have got wet here. So this is the crux of this particular sentence. So here in second conditionals we are talking about those unreal conditions wherein if the past condition got true, right, so your present could be different. So that is what we talk about in type 2 conditionals, right? So now let's see condition 3. Now this condition 3 talks about the hypothetical condition. Now let's see what is the difference between unreal conditions and hypothetical conditions. Unreal situations are unreal, which is not real. Let's say, make it very simple. Hypothetical condition, it neither happened, right, or maybe it has we cannot change it. For example, if you talk about if I would be like if I talk about when I was 12, I could do that, or I would have done that. This is something which you cannot change. The past which has happened, you cannot go back and change. So these are what? These are your hypothetical conditions. So when we talk about hypothetical conditions, so we talk about in third condition. So what is the formula here? If plus past perfect, right? Past perfect, you already know what is past perfect, right? We use had here. So, and then the main clause would be perfect conditional or perfect continuous conditionals, right? So, let's see the example to understand it better. If this thing happened, that thing would have happened, or maybe neither of this thing have happened. So let's see the example here. If it had rained in the past, you would have gotten wet, right? So neither it rained nor you got wet. So these are some hypothetical conditions which has the impact in the past. Now second, if I had accepted that promotion, I would have been working in Milan. So here neither she accepted the promotion and nor now she is working in Milan. It's just a regretful situation, or maybe you are just crying over the spilled milk kind of condition, just to make it very simple, right? Now let's see the mixed conditional. Alright, so this is the last kind of conditional here, right? So this is mixed conditional. This is the amalgamation of third one. You will find it quite simple and quite similar to third kind of conditional. But what is the difference? There, my second phase of the sentence was impacting the past, whereas when I talk about the mixed conditional, the second part of the sentence is impacting my present. How? Now let's see the example. So here also we are talking about the hypothetical conditions only, but what happens is here, my second phase of the sentence is talking or impacting the second part of the sentence, right? It is making it, for example, if this thing had happened, that thing would happen, right? So this is what we will be talking about. Let's see one example. If we had looked at the map, we wouldn't be lost, right? So my any hypothetical condition, the first phase is impacting my present. So here this wouldn't is talking about my present, right? अगर वो map अगर देख लेता, so what would have happened? He would not have been lost there, right? So this is what we talk about in mixed type of condition. So you will understand it once you go through the exercise sheets. You will understand that which is the category, right? Or it is very, very simple to just see the structure. If you remember all the structures of 5 types of conditionals here, it makes it very different and very easy also to understand. Just by looking at the sentence, you will get to know that which is the category of this particular sentence, right? So this is just the concept for to understand and to make you clear about these conditionals, right? So you get 1 or 2 questions from this particular topic, right? So against which you will be receiving the study material, plus you will be receiving the assignment sheets, you will be receiving the quiz, right? And what you need to do is you need to understand them well. If you have any doubt so far, what you can do is you can always write us back, right? Any doubt in any of the conditionals, right? You can again give me then write us back on the same ID which we have already shared, right? So please complete your assignments. Till then, take care. Bye bye.